Okay, we're good.
Awesome. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for jumping on tonight and being with us. We've had quite a few weeks with Saray and the interviews that she's been doing with some amazing top leaders, which has been incredible. It feels so good to be poured in by those top leaders. But there's also something so special about being together with our intimate, close knit, awesome team because we have so many amazing women on our team. This month has felt really good. I'm so proud. Like a lot of us are joining accountability groups. It's been an interesting year to say the least, but sticking close together and really trying to build one another up, stay as positive as we can. It's just really encouraging. I'm just so proud of everybody and excited. I'm just so happy to be part of this team. So thank you for being on here. We have some really exciting things that were announced last night as part of the family call. I'm sure they're going to keep announcing things. I just have a feeling it's just going to keep amping up. But they announced some things for Black Friday for like sales and for getting that, they call it like holiday cat or Christmas cash, $20 for every 2 customers that you enroll. Just little things to help us keep our business rolling, which is incredible. Tonight specifically though, we want to talk about something that is going to help take your business to like a whole nother level. All right. That's what our company's all about, like whole nother level. When we first start, your enroller wants to help you get those first 6 customers to get your shopping spree, right? That's like your first huge accomplishment is getting your shopping spree, which is incredible. That's a huge accomplishment. You should be so proud of yourself. If you saw the video that Jordan sent earlier to everybody talking about the importance of getting distributors, that's what we want to focus on, is doing that. Because I remember her having that exact conversation with me almost when I first started. I was so proud of myself. I was like enrolling customers. I'm like, all right, I'm getting the hang of it. Like I got a couple customers off my Instagram. This is incredible. And you kind of start getting in your flow. And then she's like, all right, we're going to shift. And you want to start enrolling distributors to maximize your paycheck. And I remember kind of being like, ooh, like, I don't think I'm cut out for that kind of business, y'all. I can barely take care of myself. But we all signed up to earn a paycheck. We have a goal in mind, and enrolling distributors is what is going to maximize our paycheck, right? That's what we signed up for. That's what we want to do. So, and also when we start enrolling distributors, that opens up so many different things. We can earn fast start bonuses just by helping our distributors get started, as well as earning that residual income. That's like the earning income while you sleep, which is incredible. Okay, you didn't sign up though to hear me talk. I want to talk to our diamond leaders who I just want to ask some questions about how they personally enroll distributors. This is something we're all like always working on. We can all do better at, but there's obviously times when we like are at our best and we're enrolling the most. So I want to hear from both of them and what they do when they're having those good times of enrolling their distributors. So I didn't tell you guys who I was going to interview first though. Monica.
Oh. Okie dokie. Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
You too.
Do you want to start out first just by like introducing yourself in case there's
Yes.
newbies that might not know who you are?
Yes. So, ow. Okay. So this is Blue, who's biting my nose. My name is Monica. I'm a diamond leader from Connecticut. So in a couple of days, I'm having my 2-year anniversary with It Works. And I actually was searching for this opportunity, and that's what helps me to understand that doing business posts and doing like life posts really helps, because the only reason I'm here is because I still followed a friend who I hadn't seen in 10 years, who happened to be Jordan. And she did, I think, one of her very first posts in the business. And it stood out to me because I was Googling for like a few months. I was Googling, how do I work from home? What can I do? And all of my searches were just coming up empty. Nothing was really like striking interest or seeming like something I could do. And she started with the business. And the only thing I had heard about it before then was that Tyler Ulrich's wife was doing some weird online business. Like that's literally all I had heard about it before. That happened to be Tara. So seeing her post about that and how she was going to be able to stay home with her family, I wanted to stay home with my family. So I immediately reached out, but I was one of those annoying PDTs that asked a million questions and strung her along for at least a couple of weeks. I think it was a good couple of weeks of like, yes, no, yes, no. And when you think about the process that you went through, I think it kind of helps you to understand your PDTs, because I was a dead no for like a solid 4 days, but in the back of my mind, I was a yes, you know? So you don't know what struggles they're going through mentally when you're reaching out to people. But yeah, I'm shooting for double. We're going to get that bonus. And so growing our team is huge right now, and planting seeds is huge. So yeah, that's the long-winded version of me.
I love it. Thank you. And I love that you were drawn in by a life post, I'm imagining it was, which is so important. Okay, so maybe I can ask you like what your goal is each month for enrolling distributors.
The goal that I've set myself recently is 5. I would love more than that, but I am all about, this is something that makes some people crazy about me. I am all about realistic. So in my realistic, like I would love 10, but my realistic goal is 5. And then when I hit that, I keep going. It's not like I'm like, all right, done. So I'm always shooting for 5, because I feel like that for me is a good amount of training as I'm growing leaders on the team.
I love that.
So
Okay,
yeah, that's my goal.
Awesome. Okay, so when you are looking to enroll distributors, where are you finding people? How are you finding people? How do you get them interested in what you have to offer them?
So I think that this is a reason for me why I'm a firm believer in doing all of the things, because everybody comes from different places. So my very first real distributor that I signed was because I was posting about the products and she wanted samples, and she loved the samples and she signed up as a distributor. So we can get distributors from our customers. But a lot of mine come from host to post. Host to post is huge for me as far as that goes, and then really following up with them as they're coming in. And then more recently, so you're going to find shifts in your business as well. You're going to be doing friends and family. You're going to be then host to posting and always talking about your life, because even if, Jordan was lucky, one of her first posts, she got somebody, that's not always the case. Sometimes it takes like 2 years. So my 2 most recent distributors were, sorry, he's like attacking me. Some of my 2 most recent distributors were because they had been following me for 2 years. One of them reached out to me because her husband gets he gets laid off in the winter, and she'd been watching me and seeing that I stuck with this, and I posted every single day. The other one, her sister had been following me and told her to start following me. So you're going to get a lot of that too as you're in the business for longer. People watching you, seeing you stay consistent, and getting more and more curious about things. So you never know when life's going to change.
Yeah, I like you said that. I know when I first started, I had a lot of people interested in the business, and maybe one started with me. Mm-hmm. And I remember one of my upline leaders saying, it's okay, they're going to keep watching you. And it's so true. People want to see if you're serious about this, if you're going to stick it out. They want to see what your results are going to be. So don't worry, they're going to keep watching you.
Yes.
And so then when you find someone that is interested in what you do, what is like where do you go from there?
So when someone reaches out to me, I am a full disclosure type person. Like I like giving them details. So I will do the general, see if they're interested, kind of give them the bare bones of what I do. I send them an opportunity video that I made myself. I used to send Tara's or Jade's, but now I send my own. And I tell them, once you finish watching this, let me know. We can set up a Zoom or a phone call for you to ask any questions. Half the time they don't get back to me. And so I have to follow up with them. So don't be scared to follow up again with people after you send that video. And then from there, we try to set up a 3-way Zoom. I love Zoom for this because you can see their face, they can see your face. For me, the best thing is doing that on Zoom because I can almost immediately tell if they're going to at least try to do their business. And it's just so much easier, especially the 3-way. You're not talking over each other too, because we tend to do that sometimes when we're on phone calls. Preston's face is distracting me. It's cute. So then I really like to tell them, like, ask me anything. I will tell you anything. And I tell them about all the things because I want to know if they actually are going to work. And I treat it like a job interview. So I've had people that have blown me off a couple of times and I've said, you know what, I'm sorry, this is my time. This is a job interview and I don't think this is going to work. So don't be scared to tell people that because they need to know this is a job. They can't be constantly canceling things. It's a job. And some people, once you say that, then they take it seriously. So don't be scared of that.
Yeah, I really appreciate you said that because we really can control what our team looks like and who we have on our team, who we're attracting to our team. So it actually makes you kind of step back and look at yourself like, all right, am I the kind of person I would want on my team? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Because really, that's the kind of person you're going to attract, is what you're showing up as. And we can decipher through those like little interviews and PDT calls if this is going to be a good fit for your team, if that's someone you want to invest in. Let's see here. Thank you for that, Monica. Okay, so then maybe you can just give us like a brief what it looks like once someone signs up. Like, what are maybe 3 of the first things that you do to help get them going?
Great. So the first thing that I do is I tell them, all right, brace yourself. I'm going to add you to our team chat and you're going to get a ton of love and welcome because I feel like the reason that a lot of my team sticks around is the sense of community. And I just love that. Like we have people that even during really dry spells or bad times in their life, they stick around and it's because they love our team. So that's something I try to create right from the beginning is just the team unity. I get them on a one-on-one Zoom within the first like 48 hours, if possible, to just go over just the basics. I show them eSuite. I show them their website, how to find product information. Like we go over the basics. And then I always add them into Diamond Elite Nation, tell them to start at Unit 1. And then I have some videos that I've made to help them as well. So we kind of go through those basic steps. And then obviously I send them the steps to success and how, like what their initial goals are.
I like that. Keeping it simple. And I know some people may be intimidated, like I was, about the thought of having a team, feeling inadequate. I just started myself. Like, how am I going to have a team under me? But the great thing is we have, for one thing, an amazing system set up for training, an amazing team set up like with layered leadership. There's so many of us that are available and so willing to answer questions. And it's okay to be new. Like it's okay to say, I don't know the answer to that, but let's find out together. It's really just duplication and teaching people what you have already learned from your enroller, those first few steps. So I love that. Thank you so much, Monica, for sharing what has worked for you. I appreciate it. If you're able to, guys, are you able to turn on your screens? I want to see some faces. Even like if you have like Mama Do or whatever, like I don't care. Like I just want to, hi, yay, thank you. You're alive out there. That makes us feel like, just so much closer. So thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, look, yes, we have some, oh, yes. Okay. All right. Let's move on now. We're going to ask some questions to Brianna. Brianna, do you mind just like, in case someone maybe hasn't met you yet, do you mind just introducing yourself and your rank in the company, how long you've been with It Works?
Yeah, I'm Brianna, for those of you guys that don't know me, if you are new. And I have been in the business for 15 months. I've been working for 15 months. I signed up before that, but I wasn't working. I signed up for about 6 months before that, and yeah, we don't need to go there. So I started working 15 months ago. And I am a diamond on this team, and my husband is an emerald. And so I work both of our accounts. I have 2 little kids, 4.5 and 3, and we are very, very busy. Our 4-year-old has special needs, which keeps us very preoccupied. And our 3-year-old is a little dramatic little drama queen little girl who also keeps us on our toes. So we're constantly on the go.
Got to keep things exciting, right?
Always. And half the time they're like not clothed, which makes it really hard to work on our stories.
Yes, 100%. I can relate to that.
Work around it.
Okay, so talking about distributors, I'm going to ask you just the same questions as Monica. How many distributors, like what's your goal each month for enrollments?
So originally, when I first started, I was like opposite of you. It was actually easier for me to enroll distributors than it was customers. I think I enrolled like 3 distributors before I got my like second customer or something like that. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was so much easier. I was like charted for Ruby and I had like 1 customer. Oops.
I remember that. That was awesome. That was awesome.
It was sweet. It was really cool. But so then like lately I've been focusing on trying to enroll customers, and then my distributor kind of enrollments have like gone down a little bit. So my new goal is to enroll 10 distributors by the 12th of the month. I was like totally inspired by our team Zoom the other day. Like last week when we had, was it Haley or is her name Bailey? Bailey or Haley? Whatever it was.
I think it was Haley, but I could completely be wrong.
Yes, I think it was too. Totally inspired. Like her goal is 10, 12 distributors by the 12th of the month. And that's what we're going to do.
I love it. Awesome. Okay. So when it comes to enrolling distributors, where are you finding these people? And how are you getting them interested in what you have to offer them?
95 to 97% of my distributor enrollments come from Instagram stories. And I put up stories with my face on them. Like my host to post has me on there. And then if I put them in a regular feed, also like if I give them a regular feed Instagram post, I've had like 18 potentials come from 1 Instagram regular feed post. Because every time somebody comments, it bumps it up.
Host to post or from your page?
This is from host to post. So
okay.
Like I gave somebody an Instagram regular feed host to post with me on it, and I gave them a caption to put in the comment, and I got like 18 potentials from 1 post, because every time somebody comments, it bumps it up into their feed too. So don't just like, instant stories are super easy, but don't forget about Instagram, like regular feed too, because those work really well. But yeah, like 95, 97% come from host to post on Instagram for me. Facebook has been doing a little bit better recently, but I get more customers now from Facebook.
I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people will have And of course, this doesn't mean it's always the case, but I've heard that people
Mhm.
have had really good success with distributors on Instagram more so, and products on Facebook.
Talked to some, and for some of the people here, maybe it's complete opposite. I am new to Facebook. Like Facebook, I did not use Facebook before I joined this company. Even for the first few months of being in this company, I didn't use Facebook. I only used it for the training programs, and so I've talked to like some other leaders and stuff, and they're like completely opposite. They mass enroll distributors on Facebook and they find customers on Instagram. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I guess I need to be like, I don't know, trying both.
I love that. You know, a top leader, Ashley Mirth, our ambassador diamond leader, she said, find what you're really good at and do it really well.
Mhm.
So if you are just rocking at Facebook, go just kill it on Facebook.
Mhm.
If you're killing it on Instagram, kill it on Instagram. So there's just so much potential on either of those platforms. If you need to switch it up, then go ahead and switch it up. Find what's working. Okie dokie. Love that. Thank you for sharing, Bree. Host to post is definitely incredible, you know, and I think if we went around and kind of asked people, okay, how did you hear about business? Where did you get started? A lot of even the ones here tonight would be from Host to Post.
Mhm.
I know I was.
Maybe even indirectly. Like they may have seen a Host to Post and started following you and then later voted on your stories.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay, I love that. Don't underestimate Host to Post. It's really incredible. Yeah.
Amazing.
If you're not using it, it'll change your business.
Start tonight if you're not using it yet.
Yes, definitely. So then when you have those people from Host to Post or from your feed, wherever it may be, showing interest, what are your next steps?
So, lately for Facebook, what I've been doing because of the whole like friending messaging thing, I've been commenting on under their comment, like replying to their comment and saying like, message me opportunity, for more information or something like that. Friend me and message me opportunity for more information or coffee or giveaway or whatever the host post was about. And then they come to my inbox and they request my friends. So it doesn't go against like, I can accept their friend request without worrying about getting blocked on Facebook because I am adding too many people for that day because the request is coming from them, not me. And so it makes it really nice. And then it kind of weeds out the people that aren't really serious because if they message you, chances are they actually are serious and they want an entry. Instagram stories, when people like DM me, because if they're coming from stories, then they're going to like message you directly. My first message is very like simple. It's like a very simple description. And same thing after they message me on Facebook. It's a very simple description of like what we do. Like 3 or 4 sentences, very short. And then I ask if they would like more information. And when they say yes, I send them a voice message and I let them know that I have a couple videos that explain a lot more about what we do and that would answer a ton of their questions. Would it be okay if I send it to them? And then when they say yes, I'll send it to them and then I'll voice message again and say, I'm sure after you watch these videos, you'll have more questions. And we 100% want to make sure that this, it feels like a good fit for you. So I would love to get on a 3-way call with myself and another teammate and get all of those questions answered for you to see if it would be a good fit for you and a good fit for us. And then when they watch the video, I follow up with them and get them on a 3-way call right away. I don't try to like chit chat. I just get them on the phone or on FaceTime or something.
I like that. So you're not necessarily answering a ton of questions and going back and forth with things. You're like, all right, this is what I do. Send the videos when they're ready and then get them on a 3-way call.
Yep. And sometimes like, I mean, I always did a 3-way call before I was diamond, but like sometimes now I will just like, if I can't get anybody, I'll just do it myself and I'll get them on FaceTime or on a Zoom. But it works so much better and it takes the pressure off you when it's like another team member, like an upline member. And like, that's when I was enrolling the most distributors, is when I would get Tara on the call. Like I remember in a week and a half, I enrolled 8 distributors and Tara like closed the deal for me for all of them on the PDT call. Like it was incredible. And like it works. So like get those potentials on the call as soon as possible. Don't try to go back and forth in the DMs.
Yes, definitely get them on a 3-way call. And that does a couple things. For one thing, it takes the pressure off of you, right? If you're feeling nervous about talking to this person on the phone and giving, accurate information or whatever it might be, you have someone else there to back you up. They can take the whole phone call if you'd like. Also, it really gives validity to what you're saying, what you're telling this person this business is capable of. When you have another person on the phone that maybe has been in the business longer, it just helps back it up and give that experience. So Bree, I kind of want to like veer a little bit of what my questions were.
That's fine.
I remember when you enrolled that chunk of distributors at one time. And we were so proud of you. I mean, that was amazing. That was awesome. Do you remember like during that time, what specific things you were doing maybe to help your mindset or to make that happen?
So I was like living and breathing self-development, and like I had like training videos or self-development playing on like YouTube on our Roku like all day. I was like, whether I was playing with the kids or cleaning, like something was streaming in the background and I was constantly listening to it like all day long. I also would write down like affirmations like, I am diamond, I am diamond, I am diamond, I am diamond. Like seriously, an entire page. Like I had like 4 sentences across, like full page of like, I am diamond, or I am a mass distributor, or I am a mass enroller, or, things like that constantly like fed my mind with what I wanted to be, even though I wasn't that. It like changed my mindset. And so like I started acting like I was, even though I technically wasn't yet, but I started acting like it. And then it happened. And then like I enrolled a bunch of people at the same time. And that was just like in a week and a half. Before that and after that, there were like 2 or 3, like not like a week buffering, like on either side. There was quite a few at one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was self-development, affirmations, like writing it down, physically handwriting what I wanted to be down, and just constantly feeding my mind with that.
It might feel silly at first, but it's amazing what a difference it'll make when you start telling yourself what you're going to do and where you want to be. Do you want to be a mass enroller? Start saying it, like start running around the house yelling it, like I am a mass enroller. I am diamond. Get it out there.
Diamond notebooks, because I was like, Ty's gonna find this and think I'm like a lunatic. Like he's gonna find and think I'm a crazy person. It's like I'd like hide it, and then I'd like when he's like sleeping or something, I'd like go and like write in it, and then like shove it underneath like the largest pile on our desk.
Yeah, I have had similar experiences. Let's see here. I think I had one more question for you really quick.
Was it a planned question or an unplanned question?
Let's get back on our planned question.
Okay.
So once they sign up, what are your like first 3 steps just to get them going?
So, okay. I first get them added to our like team page, like to work on the training units. And I have them take the color personality test right away because I like to know if I'm dealing with somebody that's a little green or somebody that's red. And that way they can take on, if they like challenges and they're like a go-getter and ready to go. So if they are red, I like make sure that they get on their warm list, and I'll give them a harder warm list than I typically would another color. Like I will say, like, write down 10 people that you want to reach out to about the opportunity, like that you would love to do this business with, and have them learn with you. Write down, 50 people that you want to reach out to about the products. And then I'll have them work on their life posts and like their first, like, Jade has them do the 90 pounds and 30 pounds and 90-day post on Facebook. So like I'll get them going with their first couple posts and their warm list at the same time. But if they're a different color, I'll make it less intimidating. If they are like yellow or blue, have them write down like a list of like 30 and a list of like 5, like 30 for customers, 5 for distributors. And then emphasize that this is a screenshot system. So when they have their list ready, to let me know, and I will help them customize a message to send out to each of those people. And then before they respond, like after the person responds, please screenshot, don't say anything, screenshot and send it to me, and I can help you.
I like that. It really helps them get in the routine of what our daily tasks look like and having those conversations. Conversations is one of the biggest parts of what we do, right? Talking to people.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, because I really emphasize, like, we want to be a product of the product, and I want you to earn your shopping spree as soon as possible so that you can use that money to get products so you get it sooner, so you can start working on your other tasks sooner. Like, so you can start, using your products every day on your stories. And so you can start feeling more confident talking about our products to your potentials because you're actually using them. So like the goal is to earn their shopping spree in 72 hours.
Awesome. I love it. I was listening to something. Thank you, Bree, so much for sharing what has worked for you. And I know like we're really trying to all start implementing these things more on like a higher level. So messaging more people about the opportunity, going live and talking about the opportunity, posting about the opportunity. So to have that paycheck that we're all striving for, to be home full time with our families, whatever your goal is, getting distributors is really going to make that difference. I was listening today to Pam Souter, and she's like the queen of network marketing. She's incredible. You guys, if you haven't listened to her, like go check her out. She has a lot of amazing tips. And talking about common things that we all deal with, like we're all human here, right? So one of the biggest things she was talking about today is if you find yourself in a spot where maybe you're thinking like, I'm not enrolling distributors, I don't know why. She said, you need to step back and say like, why are you here? Like, what made you decide to say yes? What are you going to accomplish? And then just deciding to be a master enroller. And I think it was in her podcast today. She was like, you need to go like run around the house and start yelling it. I am a master enroller. Write it down. If you need to keep writing it down, it's retraining your brain from those negative thoughts that we start to just sink into, thinking wrongly about ourselves. And when we're thinking those negative thoughts, that's going to become our reality. That's what we're going to put out there and it's going to happen. Follow, Bree and Monica both touched on this. Follow leaders that are at the promotion or the rank that you want to be at and start imitating what they do. So start like acting at the rank you want to be, right? All of you want to be diamond. I'm just telling you now, all of you want to be diamond. You're all diamond quality. That's when the whole compensation plan is unlocked to you. So you unlock different levels of bonuses and things. And that's when you're really helping your team too, those distributors that you've enrolled to earn that paycheck that they want to be getting as well. So you guys, I'm so excited. Like, I'm just pretty fired up right now, but I'm excited for all of you and where you are taking your business and just empowering one another and being upbuilding. So hopefully you took like a little snippet from tonight that you can start incorporating to enroll distributors and to really grow your business. Yes. Yes, so true. I